Bye.
This is my granddaughter. Her name is Aquemini. And she's taking a day off school just to be with me. This is my granddaughter. Okay, get started. G'day. Hello, good afternoon. Stop. Sorry, g'day, good afternoon, good evening, good morning. My name's Joseph Stevens, and I am a trusted seller of TBC. Today, it took me a bit to try and figure out what I was going to talk about today, but looking over the blog in the last few hours, I think what I'll do is I'll just shoot there first, and then I'll share my screen with you, and then we'll do the blog first, which is transition migration and new wallet registration, and then I'll go on to talk about what I want to say today. But first off, I just wanted to thank all of you people that have tuned up for my broadcast. Mahalko, Teo Kotai, sorry, shouldn't have got that name wrong, and my darling wife who's in the other room, and anybody else that turns up. So kia ora, hello, and welcome. Okay, hang on, I'll just share my screen. And I'm sure a lot of people have seen this today. Whoa, a lot of sunlight coming in. There wasn't any in the room before. Yeah, I know. Won't be able to see it now. Okay. Yeah, the sun seems to be beaming in now, and where it wasn't before. It's crazy. Sorry about that, folks. Sorry about the glare on the screen. Yeah, you would have seen the video by Sharon. Anyway, transaction on that's the WebLogic, the old WebLogic address. I'm confirming now. So even if it is still slow, you can expect to be able to do one transaction a day on it. I'll get back to that bit. If your transaction on it takes longer than 30 minutes to confirm, then you will notice that it will say cancelled at some point within 24-hour period, and then 15 to 13 minutes later, it will say confirmed. That's because we coded a push-through mechanism for all cancelled transactions. The mechanism runs every 15 minutes automatically. So your transactions will still go through, even if they cancel out, they'll go through. So do not do another one on the old wallet until you see a confirmation of the last transaction. Good news, most of you that need to do a lot of transactions can migrate over the new blockchain once you have completed the redemption process for this period. Transactions on TBC009.net wallet are showing confirmed within 30 seconds, and that's quick. But they say they're going to make it even quicker, I think. So 30 seconds to 2 minutes at this time. And we are hopeful that with some additional development, they can speed it up. So they're probably adding in more RAM, probably juice up the process a bit more, things like that. And a lot more storage. Anyway, that new wallet will now allow users to do additional transactions until the last transaction is confirmed. It's a way better wallet and coin network system. At the end of last week, an odd situation came up at the data center hosting our new wallet server, and it resulted in the operating system of that server getting corrupted. Our new tech team had the database of new registrations opened at the time, and we're forced to turn the server off. So I've just had a look in, because I migrated my wife's wallet over before that crash, or before they shut the server down. I've gone back in there today. It's open again, but you have to re-register. You have to re-migrate to do it again. So now I'm holding off. I won't put hers through, and now I can pick up those extra cookies that I got from, well, for her when she attended some of the meetings. So that will help. Our tech team had the database of new registrations open at the time, and we're forced to turn off the server. Turn the server off. We had to wait until Monday in that time zone for the data center tech team to return back to work. So in other words, they don't work on the weekends. To reinstall our wallet software onto a new server. But since the database was in the open position when this happened, it may have corrupted the database files too. But if you did migrate and you see nothing in the new wallets and you have to re-register again, don't worry, because everything goes back into the 04 wallet. Everything that you had, that you migrated with into the 09 wallet when you did it, will all be back in the 04 wallet, because I've checked. If it isn't, then you have to give support a call or get in touch with them. And I think the link to support is down at the bottom of the page, on one of the pages anyway. I know that it is there. So get in touch with them if you have any problems over the next few weeks about it. But since the Coinbase was okay, a few thousand of our members had already completed their steps of the migration. When this happened, we have decided to move forward regardless if the database files were corrupt or not on the old server, but all of those that went through the migration process before we turned off the server will have to go through the process of registration again on the new server. And that's what held me up from starting my broadcast early, because I was in the middle of trying to do all of that and sort out why there was nothing in the 09 wallet, and I found out it was in the 04 wallet again. So anyway, the starting point of all is the migration button on the back. The starting point for all is the migration button in the back office of Kringle Cash. If you had already passed the send button test, the system will recognize that and will immediately step you through the registration progress again. I'm just wondering how they're going to do that, because there's nothing in the migration area if you've already done the migration. So no coins have been lost, so don't worry about that. And this is what I've just said. Everything is in that 04 wallet. It is returned back in there. So just do as you did before, and it is best if you use the exact same info you used the first time you migrated. In other words, put the same email and password you used before. If you hadn't already migrated, remember that you do have 90 days to migrate. And I think what they mean about up here is that I re-registered, my wife helped to re-register, and she typed in her password and everything into her wallet, and she got back in. And then you can see the new address in there as well. The only thing that's still missing is the send button in that new wallet still. So we need, I think they will migrate all her coins over to her wallet, and then she can go from there. If you hadn't already migrated, remember that you do have 90 days to migrate. I might just drop the sound and see if anybody's got any questions right now. No. And hello, Lucy. All good. If you hadn't migrated or already migrated, remember that you have 90 days to migrate, and you have over a week. Have over a week to accumulate more cookies. Sounds better than what they put in there. Accumulate more cookie rewards before the end of May, and you should redeem your cookies before you migrate. So that's what I'm going to do with my wife, and put more cookies in before she migrates into that new wallet again. So if you have already redeemed your cookies for May and want to migrate, you can now by pressing the migration button in the back office of Kringle's Cash and follow the instructions laid out in this article here. Tomorrow, a new wallet button will appear in the same place. The migration button appears for those new members that signed up as of April 30th, 2018. They won't see the migration button. They need to basically follow the same steps in the article above to set up a new wallet by passing the send button test and completing payments of the $10 admin fee to save time. They can go ahead now and pay the $10 fee and then wait for the payment status to show paid before they click on the new wallet button. Admin accepts Bitcoin, Litecoin, and Ethereum for payment. One day they might bring a card up again, but we don't know. It is wise to pay the high miners fee when doing a cryptocurrency payment, because all coins will push those transactions through much faster. And in New Zealand, you should be using local Bitcoin. There are miners here that are selling them, and all you need is either a card. I think Steam can help you with it as well. Steam has a card. It's a gift card, and you just give them the code. So you can show paid in the status. Some have attempted to pay the lower miner fee or not pay any miner fee at all, and then complain that their status shows unpaid for a long time. Clicks. Trying to get something for free. They got, getting cookies, getting all these cookies for free. Isn't that enough? They want more? I don't get it. You can't have a send button until you have confirmed payment from you. Till we have confirmed payment from you. It is as simple as that. If you need to go, you can go to the payment support area and submit a ticket if you need support to investigate a lagging payment made. And here is where you see this in your back office of how to pay. Anyway, I'll stop sharing. Okay, the subject I want to talk about today, a topic I want to talk about today is bad habits or humans are creatures of bad habit. Humans are creatures of bad or good habits, but it depends on how you take it. You can tell it, you tell your kids, don't go near the water. And what do? They go near the water. You tell your kids, you can tell them not to do this, not to do that, but they still do it. If you tell a member who doesn't read the blog to only do one transaction at a time, what happens? What do you think would happen if they don't read the blog? If you teach them that this is the correct way, then you can expect results. Or can you? You've got to teach them the correct way, and you do expect results. Telling a child not to go near water is an incentive for them to do that. My children used to do this when they were young, and I used to tell them, don't go near the water, don't go down there by the beach. There's no adults down there. Till you head for a couple of seconds and you look around there, down on the beach. Okay. Ooh. Hold on. Sorry, folks, battery. That quick. Should have had that already done. Yes, so I took them down to the beach during the winter time and told them, go near the water, go on, go. They wouldn't, it's too cold. So I thought, gee, that worked. Take them down the river, I take them down the beach every day during winter or on the weekends during the winter, and they won't go near the water. Cool. We should use the same sort of reverse psychology on some of the members. Especially the ones that don't read the blog and come in saying this and that, and something's happened to this or nothing's happening here. We should just tell them the same thing. Just use reverse psychology on them. I bet it worked. Tell them don't go in and read the blog. There's nothing in there. You won't understand it. Maybe they'll go in and read the blog. You know, we inform members not to do something, and guess what? They do it. So, creatures of habit. Bad habits, hard to break. Humans are creatures of habit. If you quit when things get tough, it gets much easier to quit the next time. On the other hand, if you force yourself to push through it, the grit begins to grow in you. I think maybe sometimes we have to think, shall we use reverse psychology on people, or will they get it? You know, the best cures for one's bad tendencies is to see them in action in another person, someone else doing it. Will they get it? Don't constantly spend your time complaining about a problem you may have, you may be having, or maybe up against. Focus your time towards correcting this. Towards correcting this problem. Say you had a bad day, or you come home and you say, "Oh, I've had a bad day." Well, that bad day might have just been 5 minutes of your time during that day, where that 5 minutes was bad, and you spent the rest of the day spewing over it. That made it a bad day. Always remember, time is value. When I was carrying time in minutes, was money to me. So if I wasn't working, I wasn't making anything. A lot of careers are still like this, like that today, where minutes is money. If you want to achieve something like reaching a goal that you have in your head, generally we motivate ourselves to get there. And if you want it that bad enough, you will get there. You'll motivate yourself to get there. Especially if you want it. Growing up, I wanted my truck license, and I wanted it really, really bad. I got it. Took a bit, but I got it. Took me 2 goes. So your aim is to keep it going, isn't it? There's a lot of people that try try hard to quit smoking. Bad habit. I used to give up every rugby season. As soon as rugby season, boom, stop. As soon as rugby season was over, start again. You stop, you quit smoking, and then you start getting stressed out. And then what do? You go back to smoking. Sorry, wife, sorry, daughter, not picking on you two. I was one of them. was. I gave up on, I think it was the 24th of August last year, and haven't had a smoke since. The longer I stayed off smoking, the easier it got. But then when you give up smoking, you start putting on a bit of weight. And I put on a little bit. But if you want to achieve something, you'll achieve it. The longer you do it, the longer you give up, the easier it becomes. You should try this rule, the 2090 rule. 21 days to give up, and then 90 days to create a lifestyle. Like 21 days isn't long to change a habit, and 90 days is what, 3 months in which to maybe completely change your lifestyle, maybe. I mean, we're in a transition right now. 90 days, changing over from the new server. From the old server to a new server, and we've got 90 days to migrate. So during that time, we change our lifestyle to a new lifestyle. I might follow up on this in 90 days to see if your fellow's lifestyle has changed, and if mine has changed too. We'll see. G'day, Darren. Gee, about time. Did I say hello, Lucy? I'm not sure. But anyway, hello, Lucy. Thank you people for showing up on my broadcast. I just hope that I've sort of pushed something into your guys' minds, and breaking a habit. So that's all I'm saying. Is if we help you break a habit, then that's what I'm here to do. Well, that's what we are here to do. Help people break a habit, helping them to understand how to read the blog, how to get all the messages out of the blog, and understanding what goes on during migration, understanding your transactions, paying $10 fee. We are all here to help each other. And again, I'm one that just keeps thanking admin for all he's doing, or she is doing. And I think with that, I've just about finished what I wanted to say today. And if there's any questions, please type them in, let me know. And I can answer them if you want. Any questions, people? I think we use kids as an example for breaking bad habits. When kids do something, it reflects what we're doing as well too. And when they say bye-bye,
Bye-bye.
TBC forever.
TBC forever.
Yes, TBC forever.
TBC forever.
Kakite.
Kakiti.
Okay. Okay, people. So with that, I'd just like to say thank you for joining my broadcast. Everybody have a happy day and catch up with the rest and keep on doing the circuit and supporting everybody in their broadcast. And I like watching every one of your broadcasts. Even if I miss it, I will catch up. I always catch up on everybody's broadcasts and then even just to support, and I always press the like button. So people, with that, kia ora, ka kite, and grab the kiwi.
Oh, the kiwi. Grab the kiwi.
Have a happy day. Enjoy.
Again.
Kia ora, folks. Thank you. Have a good evening. Have a good night. Have a good day. Thank you. Enjoy. I am Joseph Stevens, trusted seller of TBC. If you need any information, hit the show me down the bottom. And if you need any help, do the same and send me a message. Email me. Thank you. Bye. Ka kite anō.